Well, it's more than 2 months since the anticipation of Season 2. The story fast forwards 2 weeks later after the Plant Quetta attack. The envoys from Earth. Well, after a traumatic event happening at Plant Quetta, the students of the Earth House head back to the school of Astakasia since the incident. The dueling committee still continues the mobile suit testing and Suletta winning every fight. While Murine, safe and sound, is now taking care of things while it all may be seem peaceful for now. The witches from Earth enter the school. While the pilots and their machines were seen in the last 3 episodes of Season 1, the witches from Earth now get signed up at the school, while their next move is not so unfamiliar. Nika almost gets killed by Noria until Suletta comes in and saves Nika. Noria tries to attack Suletta in one of the Pale Technology's mobile suits, when Suletta then challenges her to a duel which an agreement is set. Episode 3, Stage and Setting. Really nothing new to see, while some recycled scenes from episodes in Season 1 take us back to the dueling area of the mobile suit battles. But while it may not be a stage and setting answer, we do get to see some more mobile suits fighting against the Ariel and Suletta. Now, there are more mysteries that start to unfold. What they wish for. With an almost second incident by the Witches of Earth averted, the school of Astakasia remains peacefully unharmed for now. While we get into more detail on what Prospera and Delian were doing at Plant Quetta and the project known as Quiet Zero, Murine and Prospera get into a conversation about Quiet Zero. What exactly does it do? Does Suletta have a sister? Well, this surprised us all when watching the prologue and doing some research into the protagonist, Suletta Mercury. There is something new we learn about Suletta's family. Now, there needs to be more scenes about what happens to Eri. We know that she is the survivor of the Vanitas incident where Suletta lost her father in the attack against Delian and his group that shuts down gun format technology. It's surprising Suletta doesn't tell us anything in Season 1. Sorry that this paragraph previously sounds confusing, but not planning to give any spoilers here. Episode 14, Stage and Setting. We do get to see a repaired Gundam Ferract with some new weapons, so that was something to see. One new scene introduced is the railcar for spectators to watch mobile suit battles, with side windows which give some good illumination for Shattuck's father to witness the fight. Since some characters have been killed off, one is missing from the school of Astakasia. Father and child. Ghoul lost plenty of battles by Suletta and got expelled after losing the duel against Suletta's next opponent, and the tragic accident that Ghoul was in during the attack on Plant Quetta. Now we look into an update where Ghoul is, and he is not feeling well. Ghoul taken hostage. While being captured by the Dawn of Fold, Ghoul arrives on Earth, being force-fed food inside a not-so-clean restroom by a bunch of kids who are child soldiers. One of the older mobile suit pilots that was working on a grunt suit hears word that Ghoul refuses to eat and heads there while he's not weak to make him eat. He tells them that he is not worth dying if the Dawn of Fold use him as a hostage. Ghoul takes in the food. With that, he plans his escape. while we will look at what happens in space. Shattuck and his father. While the Spacians continue their own activities, Shattuck rescues his father and conducts a private meeting after he will no longer be participating in any duels to avoid suspicion after the attack in Season 1. Shattuck proposes that the Spacians should attack the Earthians by creating some friction and some improvements. While it seems the wars made people go into space created by the corporations making the Edstilla calendar. Back to Earth again. While backtracking down Ghoul, he makes his plan to escape while something terrible happens at the facility where Ghoul is being kept. One of the mobile suits that he sees gets knocked out in a fight, and gets into one only to find the pilot dead and gets nauseous. A duel begins with Ghoul and getting all mad attacking an enemy machine with the hijacked mobile suit. Episode 15, Stage and Setting. We can also get a more detailed look at what's going on Earth, while businesses, schools, neighborhoods are nothing but war-torn areas filled with mobile suits and more death of humanity. Messy and unclean restrooms that would make you vomit at a 7-Eleven restroom on a road trip to refugee camps for survivors. This episode was more about relationships of parent and child, children without parents, people who fight for the survivors. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more future content, and join the Samurai Media Mainframe Global Discord server.